Self-determination encourages students to achieve goals based on intrinsic motivation rather than external rewards. A self-motivated student takes action based on a clear understanding of the options available and with specific goals in mind. Students require a nurturing environment in order to develop self-determination skills. So now I will be presenting to you the different strategies for academic self-determination.
Students are subjected to a variety of standards and expectations set by teachers, possibly resulting in them not having the opportunity to set their own goals. Allowing students to participate actively in goal setting makes those aspirations more relevant, personal, and motivating. It is important to practice goal setting by having students set a goal and mastering a task and make a plan to do at least one thing to improve their progress. Setting effective goals includes breaking down the big goal into measurable and actionable steps. Include a daily or weekly check in during class where students can chart their progress, plot it on a graph, decide how to change their plan, and celebrate their successes. One classroom wall could be used to display a class wide graph indicating how close students are to achieving their goals. Next, teach students how to tackle difficult goals by taking stair steps. On a piece of paper, sketch 5 to 9 steps. On the first step, write the student's goal. Write what they are doing now on the bottom step. Then fill in the blanks with the steps in between. Students should keep a daily calendar of the steps they are on. Set a goal for moving up a step and do one thing every day to help them move up a step. As a result, students will set realistic and attainable goals using their own skills and resources. Making choices and expressing preferences is also an important aspect of self determination. Students gain control over their learning and actions when they learn to make choices. Allow students to make frequent and varied choices, such as where to sit, which of two optional assignments to complete, or which book to read. While structure and consistency are important in the classroom, giving students some freedom improves self determination. Students must identify options, compare them, and make a decision in order to make effective choices. Students are frequently criticized for being too loud or too quiet. The ideal is a happy medium that does not correspond to who students are as individuals. This issue is most visible when teachers shame the overly social student. However, it is equally damaging for the quiet student who is told to just pay attention or get over his or her fear of speaking up when trying to process information internally. Set up activities that allow students to plan out what they want to say ahead of time, such as a research project, a story writing assignment, or a class debate. Set the ground rules ahead of time and make it clear that everyone is expected to contribute their ideas. This will not only encourage independent study and research, but will also allow them to academically and mentally prepare themselves to speak out. Provide students with a checklist of good goals and allow them to self-rate their goals using the checklist. This will help support students to reflect on what is going well in the classroom and what they need to work on. Self-checklist implementation serves as a foundation for formative assessment, which is defined as a continuous growth cycle that includes monitoring the student's speaking, diagnosing the student's strengths and weaknesses, providing the students with new or modified strategies, and allowing the students to use that feedback to improve.
Next is evidence-based interventions. Evidence-based interventions, or EBI, are treatments that have been shown to be effective to some extent in outcome studies. As such, EBI are treatments that, if implemented properly, are likely to be effective in changing target behavior.
So, first we have the Promoting Alternative Thinking Strategies or PATS program. Mark Greenberg and Carol Kusha created the PATS curriculum in the United States as an intervention to promote social and emotional competence in children with hearing impairments. It was later adapted for use in other special education settings before being revised and implemented as a universal intervention in general education schools. PATS is a school-based social and emotional learning curriculum designed to help primary school students manage their behavior, understand their emotions, and collaborate effectively. PATS has been field tested and researched with children in regular education classrooms as well as with a wide range of special needs students such as deaf, hearing impaired, learning disabled, emotionally disturbed, mildly mentally delayed, and gifted. The PATS curriculum provides teachers with systematic and developmentally appropriate lessons, materials, and instructions to help them teach their students emotional literacy, self control, social competence, positive peer relations, and interpersonal problem solving skills. It has been demonstrated that the PATS curriculum improves protective factors while decreasing behavioral risk factors. Evaluations have shown that program youth outperform control youth in the following areas, such as improved self control, improved understanding and recognition of emotions, increased ability to tolerate frustration, and such. Next, we have the Strong Kids program. Each lesson in the Strong Kids program includes opportunities for review of prior concepts, instruction and practice of new skills, corrective feedback, generalization activities, and student handouts or worksheets. Although the lessons are scripted, they are easily adaptable to specific situations, and the manuals include suggestions for adapting the curricula to specific social, cultural, geographic, or other circumstances. The Strong Kids curriculum scripts half-hour lessons on a variety of social emotional learning topics. Some of these lessons teach goal setting, decision making, and how to be a self-motivated student. Strong Kids curricula are available in preschool, early elementary, late elementary, and middle school grade levels. Evidence suggests that students' social emotional competence improved in a small but significant way. And lastly is the Positive Action Program. Positive Action, or PA, is a program that aims to improve the academics, behavior, and character of young people. PA employs a curriculum-based, audience-centered approach to increase positive behaviors and decrease negative ones. PA is based on a broad self-concept theory. It is based on intrinsic motivation for the development and maintenance of positive behavioral patterns and teaches skill focused on learning and motivations for the achievement of success and happiness for everyone. The self-reinforcing thoughts to actions to feelings circle represents the premise that you feel good about yourself when you do positive actions and that there is always a positive way to do everything. Positive thoughts lead to positive actions lead to positive feelings about oneself, and positive feelings lead to more positive thoughts. Substance abuse, violence related behavior, disruptive behavior, and bullying are among the issues addressed by the program, as are social emotional learning, positive youth development, character, and academics. The PA program portfolio includes interactive, ready to use kits for schools, families, and communities that contain 15 to 20 minutes of scripted lessons. The content focuses on three key elements: the program philosophy, the thoughts to actions to feelings circle, six content units on self concept, positive actions for body and mind, social and emotional positive actions for managing oneself responsibly, social and emotional positive actions for getting along with others, social and emotional positive actions for being honest, and social and emotional positive actions for self improvement. Nutrition, problem solving, decision making, study skills, self control, managing personal resources, social skills, self honesty, and goal setting and achievement are among the topics covered in these unit lessons.
And that brings us to the end of the presentation. Thank you for listening.